It's hard to imagine Sydney without it. The Harbour Bridge isn't just a symbol of the city, but a vital link between the north and south. When the bridge opened on this day in 1932, Sydneysiders celebrated a city becoming whole. And the celebrations are still going 90 years on.
On the 19th of March in 1932, when Aileen Davis was 17 days old, she made her first trip across the newly opened Sydney Harbour Bridge.
My mother carried me in her arms, and my auntie came with my sister, Pat, who was 2 years old.
Today, exactly 90 years on, she's retracing her steps.
It has a great significance of memory of the family.
Her grandfather was a riveter on the bridge, one of more than 1,500 workers who built it over 9 years.
It changed the scale of the harbour. Colossus structure that could be seen across the suburbs.
At its grand opening, a ribbon-cutting ceremony was scuttled by a far-right agitator. But it opened all the same, and it's been a symbol of the nation ever since.
The world's greatest arch span, across which we hasten to mingle in the whirl, activity and joyous hubbub of holidaymakers, sightseers and 1.5 million citizens.
It's hard to distill the image of a harbour, all this snaky water, that's going to suggest this is Sydney. But once you put an icon like the Harbour Bridge there, that becomes much easier.
Happy birthday, dear Sydney Harbour Bridge.
Today, celebrations around the harbour included a ride on a train that crossed the bridge in 32. One passenger, a descendant of engineer John Bradfield, who oversaw the bridge's construction.
As well as being one of Australia's most iconic landmarks, the Sydney Harbour Bridge remains a vital piece of infrastructure. Every day, 160,000 vehicles, as well as hundreds of buses and trains, make the journey across it.
For Aileen, it represents 90 years of life, a constant in a city that has changed so much. Ruby Cornish, ABC News, Sydney.